Hey everybody, me and Johnny are going on a date tonight, so I just took a shower, washed my hair and curled it, and I was about to put my makeup on, and I thought I would just do a video. So I'm about to put on my Thank Me Lady primer. I got it off Amazon, and it works really well with the mascara makeup. It keeps me matte, it fills in my pores. It's a silicone-free primer, which is what you need for this kind of makeup. If your primer that you're using has silicone and you don't think your makeup is staying on right, and it's kind of breaking up on your face throughout the day, you might want to switch over to one that doesn't have silicone in it, like this one. It's like $15.99 or something. It's a really good price, and it feels really expensive on your skin. I know that don't make any sense, but you know what I mean. It feels really high quality. Okay, so now that I have my primer on, I just go in with my big old compact here. And I'm gonna do my contour first today. So I'm going in with my detail hack brush with the contour side, and I'm just gonna under my cheekbone draw me a sharp line. Using the shade Astoria. I'm gonna put it on my forehead, down, and connect it to my contour I put on my cheek. Do the same thing on this side. Both the boys are sleeping right now, so I was like, well, and I'm going on a date, so it's a perfect time to do a video. I'm going down my nose with the same contour shade I put everywhere else. Just down both sides of my nose and on the bottom. Just to give my nose some more definition. And I am gonna change this light bulb out. I notice it every time I do a video and then I forget about it. But it's on the to-do list. Okay, now I'm gonna take the other end of that brush I was just using, and I'm gonna go into shade Linen and put it under my eyes. My dark circles aren't too bad right now, so I got to sleep in this morning. Johnny went and when the boys woke up, he let me sleep, so that was nice. I feel rested today. I run it down my nose and in between my eyebrows, top lip, and my chin with my lightest shade, my compact. And then I'm gonna take my blush and bronzer brush. I'm gonna take the more compact side and go into my all over shade, which is Wheat. I need to clean my compact. It's a bit messy. And I'm just gonna fill in everywhere else that I don't already have product on my face. So I go underneath my contour. On both sides. And I'm putting on a little bit more than I usually would, just because I do want a little bit more full coverage tonight. I'm going right under where I put my under eye color, and right on top of where I put my contour. I'm gonna fill that in a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing over here. in shade Wheat. Okay, now that I have all of my base colors on, I am ready to blend it all together. So I just use the fluffy side of my blush and bronzer brush, and I just blend it out. And if your contour, if it's not really blending how you need it to with your fluffy side, you can go back to the compact side. Like I have a little mark right there I need to work on blending a little bit more. So I switch over to my compact end. And it blends right out. Okay, and now I need to look in my mirror because it's hard to tell on the phone screen. Okay, and like on a normal day, I would just leave it like this. Since it's date night, I do want to add a little bit more concealer. Not concealer, but well, I call it my concealer because that's basically what it is, my concealer shade. Brightening shade, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to add a little bit more under my eyes just to really give them a pop. Okay, I'm going to blend that in. And then I'm going to go back in with my compact into my all over shade again. And I'm going to add just a little bit more of that one. And I normally wouldn't add any extra, but like I said, we're going on a date and I want to look cute, so I'm going in a little bit more than, with a little bit more than I normally would, just on like a regular day. Okay, blend it down my neck a little bit so we don't have any lines. Okay, now I need a hair clip. Okay, now I'm going in with my bronzer and I'm using the fluffy side again of that same brush. And this is my bronzer right here. It's the Bella bronzer. Now I'm gonna put it right over top of everywhere that I put my contour shade. You just blend, 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 blend. And it's so creamy and buttery, it just blends right out. You're not gonna have any harsh lines or cakiness with this makeup because it is so blendable and it just blends right into your skin. And I'm putting it everywhere that I put my contour. I know several people kind of don't get why you do both, but the contour gives you more of like a sculpted look, and then I go over top of my contour areas with my bronzer just to bronze me up, just to put some more color back into my base at the end. Really bronze up your forehead and those cheeks. I like to look really bronzed, especially in the summertime, but even in the winter I still always have some sort of bronzer. Okay, and then under my chin. And then I'm gonna kind of pinch my brush. I got a little bit on there. I'm gonna go down the sides of my nose again. And then just gonna keep blending it in. Use this side to really blend it out. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna put on some blush and I'm gonna use shade Frenchie. I have been loving Frenchie on my cheeks. It's the perfect peachy pink color. will go ahead and set my face, and I'm just going to use my setting powder, the Vanilla Dust setting powder, and I'm going back in with my blush and bronzer brush, the fluffy side. I haven't hairsprayed my hair yet, so it's just so soft and all over the place. I just kind of pinch it so that I can fit it in there like that. And first I go and dab it under my eyes before my under eye color sets in any of my, not wrinkles yet, but my creases right there. So I like to go ahead and set it with my powder before it has time to kind of settle in any of those lines. And then I do have some small lines, so I put my powder there too before it settles in those creases, because all my foundation colors are creams. So I do set it with a powder. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of dust the rest of the powder around my face. And then using a powder, it really just sets it to your face. Like, it really just locks it down, so it's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my super tiny brush. It's a super tiny little end on it. And I like to, I don't know the name of this brush, but I like to use it to fill in my eyebrows on the tips, because on my ends, see, it's a little bit sparse. So I'm just gonna go in with my contour color again, which is Astoria, and it just happens to match my eyebrows perfectly. So, and I don't do a whole lot to my eyebrows. I really need to do more to them, but I don't. I need to start though. And I just kind of fill it in with this little tiny brush, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. I would need to get the brush that has the spoolie on it. I just haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to. That way you can like take the spoolie after you do this part and kind of just brush it, your eyebrows down. Okay, and then sometimes, like if they get a little bit too crazy, I'll take this brush back into my lightest shade linen, my my concealer shade, and I'll just kind of like carve out my brows a little bit with it right under there. And I'll kind of blend that out some. And it just looks super shaped. My eyebrow looks super shaped now. Same thing on this side. I go right under my brow. And my eyebrows would look better if they were waxed or plucked right now. I need to do that. Okay, and then my eyebrows look done. Okay, and now since I just put that powder on, that cream on my eyes, I'm gonna take this little end of my detail hack brush into my vanilla powder, and I'm just gonna set that cream down that I just put on there. Because again, I don't want my eyeshadow to be creasing here in my crease. So I'm just taking the Vanilla Dust and setting down that cream. Okay, so now I have a super good base for my eyeshadows that I'm about to go in with. Going in with my eyeshadow brush into the shade Leo right there. Into my crease. Doing that on both sides. And this brush is so fluffy on the end, it really just gives you like a really airbrushed look with your eyeshadows because they just blend out so nice with it. Their brushes are incredible, I'm not even kidding. Okay, then I'm going into my favorite browns. I think I use them every time. I need to start using something different. But I'm going into shade Oak with the same brush. Putting it in my crease right there. Right over top where I just put Leo. And then I'm gonna put the shade Trust right in the corner of that. Are you finished with your score? Are you finished with your score? Are you taking another shower? No, we don't got time for all that.
It's only 4:25.
Quick, I wanted to leave at 5 so we can get there early.
Maybe like 5:15 minutes full day, that we'd be there at 5:30.
Okay, 5:15 we're leaving. Okay, and I just put Trust in on top of all of that. Now I am going to I'm gonna mix that same brush, but the other end, that's what I love about these brushes too. You get 2 brushes in one really. I'm gonna mix Salem and Trust together. And I need my mirror for this part. And I'm gonna put it where I would normally put my eyeliner, which is right across the top. And my ring light's gonna be here soon. I can't wait for it to come in. It's gonna be here Monday. And then maybe I can get set up somewhere in the house other than the floor in the bathroom in here. I need a vanity. Okay, so I'm just taking that and just kind of, I did a kind of a line first, and then I'm kind of just, what would be the word, buffing it around, see? And then I'm going to take the fluffy side and really just blend it out so there's not any weird patches or anything. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just doing a line across the top, mixing Salem and Trust, the black and the dark brown. Doing my line. This is a line, and then I just kind of start buffing it out into, not really bringing it to my inner corner because I like for it to look bright, but I'm just kind of buffing it up and over into my crease. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with my brush. So now my eyes look super smoked out. I'm gonna do the same thing, but more of just the brown, really, the dark brown now. On the bottom. I'm putting it right on my lash line. On both sides. Right into the lash line. how I do my lashes. I mean, my eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara. Put it on the bottom. Okay, mascara, and then for my lips, I'm gonna do pink grapefruit. And I need to put on some lip gloss too. I just like lip gloss a lot on top of my lip colors. And I was gonna put on a little bit of my highlighter. And I just normally just use my finger. I'm using Glamazing right there. And I put a little bit under my brow bone. I need to move it to my top. So I guess I can use a different mirror. Okay. I put a little bit right in my inner corner right there. Just see it adds a little bit of pop to your eyes. And Glamazing is perfect for the eyes. It's not too gold, not too silver. In my opinion, it's one of the best ones that we have. I do want to try the Georgia highlighter just because it's a little bit more gold. And then I put it down my nose. Put a little bit on this eyebrow bone. A little bit on your Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna use my fluffy brush to put a little bit on my cheekbones. I need to get one of the fan brushes to do my... And this is what it looks like when I got finished. My phone storage keeps filling up so fast. So anyways, if you want to get color match, you can fill out my color match form, or you can just send me a message and we can do it that way, however you want to do it. This is what it looks like when I got finished. It's pretty full coverage today, how I did it today. But yeah, if you want to get color match, just send me a message.